Good morning, Dunston Patriots. I'm Chris. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, what up, PTV? It's Miss Alder. Welcome to my crib. Over here, you guys will see some desks. This is where the students sit. This is where the learning happens. Up here, got the board where we talk about, general social studies related topics. Over here is my TA, Sophia. She does all the real work for me. I do very little work. It's all Sophia. If you come to the back of my classroom, you notice some interesting items. We have a 100% real plant. We have the super birthday princess crown for those special birthday boys and girls to wear. Down in here, this cabinet, this is where I sleep every night. I do not live here. This is where I live. So thanks for coming to my crib. Hope to see you guys in class.
Today we're doing a try not to laugh.
Why did the two watermelons decide to get married?
Because they can't elope.
How does a penguin build his house? It glues it together. Why did the old man fall in the well? Because he couldn't see that well. Why don't skeletons ever go trick-or-treating?
Because they have no body to go with.
I think I can do it with my eyes closed. This graveyard looks overcrowded. People must be dying to get in there.
What do you call a fish with two knees? A two-knee fish. What happens when you go to the bathroom in France? You're European. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire.
Why did the coffee go to the... Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. What's the difference between a poorly dressed man on a tricycle and a well-dressed man on a bicycle? A tire. Did you hear the rumor about butter? Well, I'm not going to spread it.
Thanks for watching.
Today we're doing a drawing competition.
We're doing Grace versus Emmy.
Draw a dinosaur. Go.
Yes!
We're going Garrison versus Jack. Jack wins! Woohoo! It's Kira versus Hope, and they're both drawing self-portraits.
Thanks for watching and have a wonderful week.
I am your host, Chris Gunn, for News 2, and we are bringing you new teacher bios. I'm Chris Gunn, and I am here with Miss Clark today. So, Miss Clark, what are some of your hobbies?
I love riding my mountain bike, and I love going to yoga. I like reading. Those are probably my favorites.
Okay, and would you mind giving us a bit of information on where you worked previously?
Nope. So for the last 3 years, I was teaching at Summit Ridge Middle School, which is in Littleton. And
Isn't it next to Powderhorn?
yeah, right next door. And before that, I was at Creighton Middle School for 5 years.
Okay, and have you always wanted to be a teacher? Or, okay,
Yep.
so, final question. So, as a teacher, what is your personal favorite thing to see students doing?
I think a lot of teachers kind of say this when the students have that like aha moment and they've been struggling and working on something and then finally the hard work pays off and they get it. That's definitely really awesome to see as a teacher.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Sure.
This is News 2. Again, and I am here this time with Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, if you don't mind, tell us a bit about your hobbies, where you worked before this possibly, and maybe if we have time, what your favorite thing is to see when you are teaching.
Ooh. All right, lots of things. First up, hobbies. I have a ton of them. I really enjoy snowboarding, mountain biking, dirt biking, hiking, camping, hunting, and rock and roll music. The place I worked before Dunston Middle School was the amazing elementary school, Foothills Elementary. And the favorite thing I like to see when I'm teaching is kids helping each other out. I love seeing those leaders that finish and they're selfless and they go back and they help the community members that still need their help. The strong community is what we have here at Dunston, and you boys and girls are a large part of it.
Okay, thank you. This has been News 2, and I'm out. See you next time. This has been Chris Gunn with News 2, and I'm out. I'll see you next time. There were a few fun activities that happened across the school last week. In Miss Fisher's class, students participated in a chemical reaction in a bag lab.
Oh, it's yellow. What is it doing? It's fizzing. It's fizzing. It's creating bubbles.
And PE students continued to learn and play Ultimate Frisbee. Miss Kincaid's art students created clay food sculptures and tea sets. Miss Waterhouse's theater class performed lip syncing for their mime unit.
So baby, if you are not ready for my kiss, then you can wear my sweatshirt and you can play friends.
And finally, Reflection sang the national anthem at the Green Mountain High School softball game.
Last year, the fall semester creative writers entered into a poetry contest, the Manningham Statewide Student Poetry Contest. Dunston Middle School had 2 winners. Our first place winner was Emma McLaughlin with her poem The Magpie's Will and Taylin Dahman with her poem Escape. Here are their poems.
Over the edges of a thick tree branch, like the core of a furry slime, the magpie circles the fields of gold and the leaves of aspens. Cover the ground in fluttering dots like millions of shadows cast by migrating monarchs. The dark wings are painted with bright white waves, and the wind silently brushes past the various weightless feathers. The feathers of blue and metallic reflect the hot sunshine on the mountain range. But they shut their windows, snap the blinds, and cover their ears, hiding out the sounds which they cannot bear. The magpie crows, it covers land, and its voice carries across the foothills, taking a hike all on its own. The bird settles onto a branch, its wings flapping against the pleasant breeze. It enjoys it as it wakes and rustles the leaves above it. It crows, still, knowing nothing can keep out its voice.
And from the junior division of the 2019 Manningham Statewide Student Poetry Contest, Taylor Dahman with her poem Escape.
Tingling chickweeds brushed the back of my thigh, my back against the dehydrated trunk. His embrace I could see from the corner of my eye. I felt as I was drunk on the spark of affectionate touch. Another back door out of the rill into deafened rays of elastic light. Rawness woven unstrung along the purity of the scape was all too much. We stayed till the murky night to relieve our muscles into absorbed rest. Together we lay in the midst of the lights of an everlasting night, a new beginning. One last time I could see him. He lay beside me, his heart lay to rest. The real revealed itself once again. The love was lost. I lay alone as he crackled away into the dewy mist that appeared into a newborn morning, a remembrance to him.
Speaking of avid readers, they recently took a trip to Dominion Elementary to read with first graders. For those interested in this year's National PTA Reflections Contest, the theme is Look Within. Submissions are due October 18th. Entry forms and additional info can be found online.
It's a musical, and nothing's as amazing as a musical, with song and dance and sweet romance and happy endings happening by happenstance. Bright lights, stage fights, and a dazzling chorus. You want to be great, then you gotta create a musical.
Also, due to a transportation issue, Ski/Snowboard Club has unfortunately been canceled. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week, Dunston Patriots.
Today we're turning Caden into a Visco girl.